What's up, everybody? Bowman Full Case 19. We just need to go. Are we getting the upside down box one more time? I don't know. I think the myth got debunked. Either that or I got juked. Upside down box. Come on. I need redemption right here in this last case. Oh, boo. No upside down box. Of course. Of course. Oh, my mouth is on fire. Martin takes the rest. Coming out for you, buddy. Let me get you a kill price for being the man. Thank you. I appreciate it. 1 second. All right, last 4. Martin, you can send 70, Martin. You're basically almost getting Durant and Brunson free. You could just send 70. Thank you, Martin. All right, guys, I'm going to add in number 20. So for the 30 that's in the room, if you guys want to lock up some of your spots, now's going to be your opportunity. Here is number 20. It'll be in the store in 30 seconds. And there it is. There's number 20. It's in the store, guys. It'll be about 15 minutes for me to take out packs. It's in the store, guys. It's in the store. Number 20 is in the store. Everybody's good to attack 20. Sorry, I don't mean to slurp that. Oh, it tastes so good. All right, baby. The gold is a nice rose gold for the good people of Blez Light right here. Nice rose gold. We saw red today. So big red, lots of VJ Edgecombs. Let's see a big Cooper flag. You guys are good to attack number 20, guys. Number 20. Thank you for the push, everybody. Skeet, Go Birds, everybody. Martin, thank all you guys. Take your guys' 20s. It's in the store. Let's end today with a bang. But the fun doesn't have to stop here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, off your first purchase, use the code HAMMER on all Blez Online purchases. If it is your first purchase, tell your friends, families, neighbors, cousins, kitty cats. Tell your dogs. Tell them to tell the neighborhood dogs that they can use code HAMMER. They get 20% off and you support your favorite Hawaiian host next to Mrs. Hammer. Actually, no, you actually do support Mrs. Hammer too, though, but you know what I mean. Yes, you tell them, yes, Jaden, you tell those fuckers. Tell them, use that code, use them. That was your once or twice a day message to use the code. And yes, later on, if you're following my Instagram, you will get the... Actually, no, I'm probably not going to promote it today. I probably won't promote it to the weekend. I have to promote the plaza. That is what I'm saying. Jaden is sharp. Hi, even Jaden. I hit that Dibenza auto. I thought that one was for you. Ah, let's get you lucky, man. Let's get you lucky. We've been really hot. Honestly, I can honestly say this week was the hottest week on this channel. And, like, I'm proud to say that, you know? That's a really cool thing to say. Especially off of a retail product like that. Like, a product that's going to hit every blue moon. Hey! Hey, you know what, you fuckers? You guys was talking shit about my hair out the other night. Right, you know what? Honest to God, on my mother's grave. You guys know I wasn't going to keep my hair looking that crazy, right? I hope everybody knew that. But the problem is to do this kind of hairstyle, I needed more length. All you guys was talking smack about my hair. It really does piss me off. Like, There's not a lot of things that piss me off. People talking about my hair pisses me off. Straight up. Like, I don't want to look, I don't want to look homeless. I don't. Like, I fucking don't. But there was no way I could have cut my hair to make it look better. And there's no way to style it when it's that length. So I didn't know what to do. Like, trust me. It was never my goal to look rugged or, you know, my goal was never to look unpresentable. First of all, I hope people understand that. I want to look clean and polished. But I also want to enjoy the hair that while I have it. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy it while I have it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to enjoy it while I have it. But yeah, so I had to grow it out so I could do something like this. So even right now, even like right now, I wasn't saying you particularly, Jaden. But even now, like, it's too short in the back for me to, like, put it higher up. So I still cannot man bun my hair. So it's like, even me cutting it now is, like, still short. But in all fairness, I did want to cut it in general. Not because of summer. And I can have long hair during summer. It doesn't bother me. Having long hair in summer and exercising in long hair, none of that shit bothers me. People say, oh, good thing I cut my hair before summer. I'm like, no. Never did bother me once. But I can tell you this much. I mean, unless I need to fix my hair, it won't ever grow out like that again. Like, I think that chapter is over. But then again, if I have to ever shave this off and I have to regrow it, then that's a different story. I'd probably do it again, you know? Keyword, probably. Best card in my PC is probably my Bird and Magic 1-of-1. Favorite card in my PC would either be that, my Rodman 1-of-1, or any one of my Larry Bird rookies that was passed down to me from my uncle, them. Like that. So that'd probably be my most favorite card in my PC. So I have the Topps rookies of Larry Bird 78s. And they're all ungraded because the conditions isn't great. They're off-centered as hell. You know how the typical older wax is. But, you know, the fact that my uncle gave them to me and it was his personal cards that he personally pulled back in the day. Or, you know, and those that he bought. I don't have the triple of Dr. J, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. I have either the Larry Bird triple with the other two dudes. I can't remember. Or I have the Magic Johnsons of the other two dudes, but not the ones with Larry Bird, Dr. J, and Magic. I have the 86 Fleer Larry Birds. I have a few of them. Dr. J's, Kareem's. All of the good, and they're all raw. Like, I just keep it raw. It's fine. I'd love to grade them one day, but I just don't want to, like... You know, it was ungraded from my uncle to him. Like, I'm cool. Like... I'll probably end up passing those down too. I would never get rid of those things that was passed down to me. Yeah, that's probably my favorite, brother. What about you? What is your guys' favorite car? A hair bonnet. Fucking Amara. Amara, I thought it was your best friend, Amara. I thought it was Blez that needs to wear the bonnet. What do I look like, a dishwasher? What's your favorite card, J-Roth? And everybody else that's out there just hanging out. What's your favorite card in your PC? And you have to be a little bit specific because obviously I'm reading your comments. You gotta be a little bit more specific. Favorite card in your PC? Hair J-Roth. I'll tell you the one cards that I miss not having in my PC anymore. So I got rid of these Rodmans the first year Timeless Moments. So I had the green 2 of 5. All of these cards are all in China now. A lot of them I sold to China. I had like three purple. I had like two purples, three blues. I had two reds. I only had one of the golds, one of the This was Putin Hawaii, which was cool. This gold. This green I paid like $3,000 for. The purples I had a couple of. I met one of the good brothers actually on one of the Facebook groups who actually that's the cards I miss the most. That's like my number one card that I miss. This is the Magic and Larry. So that's probably my favorite card that I look at maybe once every 8 to 12 months. Supposedly, and I gotta do research on this. Supposedly, this was the only set Panini ever made that had a dual patch auto with Bird and Magic. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that might be true. I don't know how to do research on that, but I don't think there is a Panini dual patch autograph. I could be wrong. If there's any experts out there in the chat that want to talk about, I gave up a lot. Look at everything I gave up. Look at everything I gave up. My jaw red, my first big jaw in my collection was this red. Hyper, my LeBron first edition, my LeBron exquisite to 49 in his Fighting Irish football jersey. Like, how sick is that LeBron? That LeBron was a sick one. I gave up my Refractor 9. I gave up a lot. Like, I gave up a lot of shit. I gave up a lot for this Magic and Bird. Obviously, you could see that guy showcase. He had some freaking fire. Guy had some fire. Looking back at it now, I made the better trade because Jaws market tanked. And LeBron's Refractor 9s and stuff, they kind of been stagnant still. So looking back at it, I probably did better. The funny story about that, Jaden, you want to know something funny about it? Check this out, Jaden. You want to know something really funny? Check this out. I'll blow your mind. Let me finish ripping these packs real quick. That's cool. Color Blast Dart, bro. That's cool. If you PC Dart, that's... Honestly, that's one of my favorite cards is the Color Blast. I know people think it's gimmicky. I actually really enjoy the Color Blast. I think in person, when you hold a Color Blast, that on a manga, I think the mangas, the new style mangas, edge it out. The one from this year's Black, Panini Black and stuff. I think those mangas edge it out. 100% the Color Blast. But other than that, the Color Blast was probably my favorite. I like it better than the Downtowns, the Kabooms, and everything else. Yeah, I'll show you something crazy, Jaden. Okay. So you see the date, right? 2019-20 Eminence Dual Patch Autographs, Larry Bird. This is my same card that I own now. The one of one, it sold on auction for 11.5. 11.5. Okay. Later on, there was one number to 5 that sold for 6,900, call it. Okay. I met the owner through Facebook in January or February. This was December 2025. The number to 5205 just sold for 12.4. 12.5 basically. Yeah, 12.5 is what it sold for. So assuming it went from 6,900 to 12.5, call it 2x. This card should be somewhere in north of 22 to 24,000, I would say roughly. And honestly, like sometimes I think about just selling it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just like, fuck, I love the card. Don't get me wrong, like I love it, but $24,000 kills like 30% of my business debt. You know, and I'd probably free up, something, almost $1,800 a month if I sold that card and just got rid of it. You know. 1,800 would free up a lot. Like I could with $1,800 more, I could consistently make like another video every month, for YouTube and stuff. Because that would pay off one of the personal loans for my business credit card. I take paying 12% interest over freaking 28% credit card interest any day. Yeah, the Rodmans are disgusting. Well, I kind of got guilt tripped from my business partner at the time. Kind of. What ended up happening was I pay, when I was breaking for myself, Amada, I wasn't really taking money for myself out of the business and paying myself with. I'm not saying I never did, but I was rebuying. At the time, the cases, one case of Prism Hobby football was like 15 grand. So, 4 cases, $60,000. Like, that's all I'm running is Prism football. So instead of taking the $1,000, $2,000 profits, what I would do is I would expand my inventory. The problem was I think I over leveraged. I just over leveraged, as many people did, And I did learn a valuable lesson. I did. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not bitching. I'm not moaning. I'm not complaining. And I have the skill set. I learned a lot, valuable business lessons that I'm gonna do my best never to repeat the same mistakes. And over leveraging myself. So, but at the same time, it just like I can't stop thinking about that sometimes. Here we go, guys. Last break of the day. Good luck, everybody. Player break number 19. Let's see a monster. Good luck, guys. Thank you for the fail as always, guys. See you in a bit. Elijah Martin and Davion Hannah. On the Purple Mojo, number 250. There's Coward. There's VJ Edgecombe again. It's been the theme of the day today. Cody McMahon, we had an extra mojo in that stack plus a blue of Jada Silva on the 150. I don't think I have... Oh, that was weird. The correlation was off. First time I seen an incorrect correlation on the cards, guys. Navy of Durant to 175. I gotta get a picture of my black shimmer Rodman. Hold on, I'm very curious if I have one. Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Let me see. Did he give me a picture? Oh, here. So I picked up the 1 of 1 black shimmer of Dennis Rodman as well. It's sticker auto, but I got a great price on it. Got a really good price on it, so I was super happy. That one's not gonna leave my PC. I don't care if it's a sticker on card. I really enjoy that card. Like that's a fun card to look at when you like open up your PC. I gotta get that to grading. Like again, I don't care if that grades a 7, 8, 9. I don't really give a shit because it's not gonna leave my PC. Again, unless I really, really needed the money for whatever, for Mrs. Hammer, for her family. Unless I really needed the money for something insane, like a urgent reason. Silas again to 175. I would never get rid of it. Civil Sorbert. Yeah, no, I know it doesn't. I prefer it slabbed just to have the protection. That's it. Plenty of people are gonna tell me like, oh, just put it in a one touch if you're worried about the protection and stuff like that, which I get. But I want the legit. I want the legit. You know what I mean? Barnes. Oh, abs Cobbsy, freaking lutely. Awaka. I'll tell you a story, Cobbsy, if it's cool with you, Lewis. I'm gonna stop the break again to tell the story though. Oh, Kalkbrenner on the red rookie. So, oh, that's it. I never could pull the trigger on one of those exquisite patch autographs with the worm Chicago Bulls because most of those ones he's in the black and red jersey. I want the black and red. I don't want the red and black jersey. I want the black and red. For me, that's the iconic look. That again, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about general consensus. I'm talking about me. I love the black and red Bulls uniform. Love it. Because it reminds me, and the reason why I love it, for those that don't know, I used to love the NWO, the black and red, the Wolfpack from wrestling, right? So I was always in love with the black and red Bulls uniform. So anyway, Cobbsy, I'll tell you a story real quick. So when I was, most of you guys know me, right? So I didn't go to college. I don't have a college degree. I'm a decently educated individual. I'm not the smartest. I'm not stupid. Even though sometimes I come off very stupid, very ditzy. I get it. I'm not dumb. Um, but I also don't. I also just like to have fun. Like I don't like to have the serious conversations unless I really need to. And when we have the serious conversations, let's be educated about it. Let's not. You're not gonna hear me, saying like, "Oh fuck, the fucking Dow Jones today is down only 13 points, my brother." So blah blah blah. So when I started garage sailing, this was like 2014, 2015. I started garage sailing quite a bit. I started selling like video games. I started flipping all kinds of different things, really making a name for myself. Building good business relationships in person. Um, I started getting into sports cards again. All these types of things I started breaking. And as my business started to kind of scale and get bigger, if you go to Hawaii and you mention Hama and you're talking about sports cards, there's not one person that won't know who I am. I might not have met them, but they'll know who I am. You know, um, and again, not saying that to toot my own horn or anything there, but one of the coolest things was when Panini 1 and 1 came out. It was the first year Panini 1 and 1, 2019-20. I was chasing John Morant. I saw the Dennis Rodman, and traditionally I'm not a normal person, right? I'm a weirdo, I'm a nerd, I'm a whatever. I'm a whatever you want me to be. I take off my shirt, I talk funny, I talk pigeon, I I'm fat. I look funny because I'm fat and I got the crazy hair, and I take off my shirt and I do all these, crazy things. I jump off cliffs, whatever it is, Zuby. And when I looked at Rodman and I saw that that particular timeless moments where he just Rodman can't shoot to save his life. He could not make a three if his life depended on it, you know? But what he could do very well was be himself, be a little bit erratic, but he mastered his craft. He mastered what he did, right? He mastered his defensive game. He did the bitch work. He did the dirty work. All for Pip and Jordan, right? And when I really talk about like my life, That's kind of how I feel in my life. I'm not the traditional Instagram influencer that's, you know, selling you all this BS. I'm not on Playboy magazine because I got six pack abs or I got like an 8-inch wiener. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not who I am. But I'm still a great person. I'll still bust my ass for you guys in my job, in my personal life, for my family. And when now, after I tell you that little story, you know, when I look at these photos, I was one away from the one of one. I was trying to get the rainbow. But when I look at this timeless moment photo, like all it reminds me of is Rodman fucking putting everything on the line. Everything. His health, his well-being for what means the most to him and winning, you know what I'm saying? And like to me, that's what made that card everything special. The black ambience of the card, the big crazy graphic auto of Rodman, especially the Bulls color match red. Like it spoke to me, you know, like that card right there just spoke to me, like it reminded me of me, like putting all my fate on the line, you know, like taking the leap of faith and putting all my break money into reinvesting in my business, my brand, and you know, unfortunately things didn't work out, you know. Right. Exactly. And that for me, Cobsy, that's the story. Like Taylor Peter on a blue Mojo autograph. That's how we started. And a purple of Wemby for Nas is a start. Thank you. I don't have those. I don't have that set of Rodmans anymore. I ended up selling it because my business partner kind of guilt tripped me. And he's like, what? He's like, that's sick. In 2021, somebody hit the one of one. It was on eBay. It went to China. I sold them on eBay. It went to China. But somebody on eBay looked like it was 2021. I know this because I was in Vegas doing something. And somebody listed it on eBay. It was the one of one timeless moments. And they had it listed for, I think, 11,000. But the pictures were like on a shit flip phone. So it looked sketchy as shit. And the guy had low stuffs. I DM'd him and he's like, oh, you can come pick it up. I'm in LA or somewhere in California. And he's like, if you come cash, he's like, I'll do $8K for you. And I literally debated about driving down that night to go pick it up. And I said, this feels sketchy. Bounty! For the others, Warriors, it's Will Richard to 25 on a bounty to for $50. So, I think by the next morning, hey, Ryan, very easy. Ryan, thank you for the kind words, by the way. Ryan, very easy. If you go to the Blez website, theblez.com, under buy my breaks, if you go into the break section, you'll see basketball, football, baseball. If you scroll a little bit lower, you'll see Blez Light. So I'm here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to about 2 p.m. Sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later. Just depends on the day. Like today, we'll be here till like 2:30-ish, 2:45, no problem. You got it, brother. Thank you for the kind words, though. I appreciate it, Ryan. Welcome to Blez. I'm the Hammer. If you don't know me, it's great to meet you. If you have any questions afterwards, obviously after I'm out of the break, I'm more than happy to answer for you. But yeah, like, dude, like, Cobbsy, like, the next morning, I remember I woke up and I was like, I don't want it. I checked eBay and it was gone. I don't remember if it was sold on eBay, but it was gone. And I wish there was some way to find it. I don't know if anybody is really good with eBay, but if there's a way to find like a listing that went on and got taken down. Oh shit! Right on, Ryan. I haven't been on the main channel in so long, Ryan. I'm sure there's a lot of people I don't know. I haven't been on in almost 7 months, so I really don't know who's on that channel. And then obviously, you know, people's screen name changed because of the YouTube changeover thing. So now everybody has the @ sign and stuff like that, which I cannot stand, but is what it is. I don't have any of his kabooms. I don't care for kabooms. Sneaker Spotlight. Yeah, last time I was on there was November. And I was filling in. I was actually on Whatnot and stuff like that. Before November, it was August for Mosaic release. And, yeah. Darian Williams. But this is, honestly, like, I understand. Like, this is an important channel, Ryan. Especially in today's landscape of products. And some of the price points being pretty substantial. I really feel like I'm doing a really good service for everybody else by running a retail channel, because it's really a fun alternative. And like this product, it hits so crazy. Oh, I'm glad. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, if you're into, Ryan, if you're into number one, if you're into slots, please make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be live streaming with the Vegas Live Casino Network tomorrow at 6 p.m. So I'd love to have you there too. And also, don't forget, I want to make sure you take advantage of this, you, your family, your friends. If you've ever tried our Blez Online platform, basically a digital card shop where you can rip packs of anything you like. And it's real cards, you're just ripping it on your cell phone. And you can have it shipped to your house, and if you don't like the card, then you just sell it back to Blez. And another one! Unbelievable! What a day! Navy Rainbow, we're going for it. A VJ Edgecombe to 175. I want to say that's Group ITM. And the box wasn't even backwards this time, ITM. And if it wasn't you, whoops. And a Cooper flag right behind it. Starting off down Mavs. Let's do it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I don't have any of his sneakers or his kabooms. I've tried very hard to get the timeless moments back. I can be honest with you. It was so crazy. Cobbsy back in 2020, 21, when I was chasing that set, everybody knew I was looking for that timeless moment. Everyone knew I was looking for it. So when it hit eBay, a lot of guys from China was actually DMing me. People I never knew, people I never met in my life were DMing me. And honestly, I think I still have the DM. I just don't know how to find it. Either that or they deleted their Instagram already, and that's probably why I can't find it. But why is it always Igor? This time a gold of Igor. But yeah, Ryan, if you like our digital platform, we have Blez Online. You can use the code HAMA for any checkout. If it's your first purchase, you can use HAMA for 20% off. And it supports Blez, and you also support me. I get a very small piece of that too, of your first purchase. So, dude, hopefully one day, one of these days. He's been in a handful. Topps Chrome he's been in. This product, I don't know if he signs in this, but I think he is in Bowman. I think he is. Navy of Giddy. But yeah, dude, it was crazy. Yellow auto of Darian Williams to 75. And Will Riley on the purple as well. All good, Ryan. No worries, though. Whenever you're ready, like I tell everybody, I mean, take some stabs if you're a hero guy, yeah. I'm sure he'll be in more products, many more to come. Yaki Chunis, purple of Nyla Brooks to 250. Lots of navies. Madison Booker. Juju. But yeah, Copsy, I'm telling you, man, that's such a hard set. Like, every time I go to shows, I try to look for it. The first year timeless of Rodman. I don't like any other timeless. All his other timeless, I could care less for. I only care about his first year timeless. I don't care what anybody says. I only collect what I like. Yeah, see, look, Hero. See? But I believe majority of them they're in China. Cubs. A lot of Chinese guys that I've seen on like Facebook like that. A lot of guys were looking for the Rodmans at that time. Yeah, yep, exactly. And then at that point, that's when I started looking at chronology cards. Cause I'm not good with vintage, and I can't call that vintage because chronology was oh 07, oh 08, oh 09, somewhere to that degree. Yeah, but it's in Cobsy. It's crazy. The base of those cards is like is doing like 2 grand, 2,500. All I want is a red. I'll take a red number to 25. I'd be happy. If I could find a red timeless moments of Dennis Rodman, I'd be ecstatic. That's the one card. That's the only other card like I would say like is a must have. That and then maybe like a Jordan chromology is all I would truly like. Talk about like cards that I love just the design of and everything like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen those two. I've seen those two, yes. Yep. Kind of crazy. 3 in a row group ITM. That's insane. And we didn't have a... Oh, did you? Yeah, like, I mean, the reason why I've never looked at like chronology, like it was a very expensive set back then, and it's even more expensive now. You know, so it's like shit. But I love those cards. The chronology cards is just beautiful. Like, oh, I love that set. And eventually, I'd love to have some exquisite patch autos. But even that, like the market really dried up. Like I used to go to shows and I used to see like the exquisite patch autos like prominently displayed at some of the bigger shows, and now they're just even when I went to the national 2 years ago in Cleveland, it was like non-existent. It was insane. No expiration Fridays tomorrow, ITM. You know what to do. Cam Thomas on the Burgundy to 275. Traore and Young Hansen. Wemby. Oh my God. I was about to say, Yoni. I was about to say. McMillan on the Aqua. Our last stack. Where's all of our autos? Dibanza. Pink of Claxton to 199. Sholga to 299. Zoobs. Was that another 2 auto case? Oh my God, that was another 2-auto case, guys. All right, I think we do need to call it a day here now. I think I might have jinxed us. Pulling from the different side of the stack now. I'm pulling from a different side tomorrow for sure. I might have jinxed us. Thank you for the try, Nas, and everybody else. If I whiffed you today, I'm gonna take care of you on number 20 tomorrow or number 21. Group, you want me to give that to Amanda as well, group? A bit left on that one. I just want to make sure I say it for the video in case something happens, you know. Recap. Not the best case on this one, guys, unfortunately. We're starting to see the average cases now. I'm getting spoiled with the above average cases. We had so much great cases that all of these below average cases feels like terrible. Spoiled us, guys. I spoiled you guys. Nice Wemby purple. VJ on the Navy to 175. Group, I'm going to give this to Amanda to go with your other 2 VJ Edgecombs. Bounty. And only a 2-auto case again, unfortunately. So we've had ranges of cases. We've had 6 autos, 7 autos, and then we've had 3 autos, 4 autos, and then first time in the last 2 cases we had 2 autographs. That was the break, everybody. Thank you guys very much, and a very fun day.